Hey all, Tony Bing here. Hello and welcome back to another Fear the Darkness video for Marvel Strike Force. Now we're on day number 9 and mission number 8, so we are slowly getting there. So jump in with the usual team, and as always make sure you are sitting comfortably because these videos are on the longer side. So let's see, who do I want to focus on? Rocket could be a pain at the start here. Try and get him out when we can. Probably Rocket, Iron Man, then maybe Yondu. Yondu, when he calls on his summons, will heal me in a way, so I don't actually mind that too much, but it's the stealing of the buffs that can be a pain. Now, Cap won't be taunting up too soon, so let's actually just strip Groot of that buff. Or a taunt even rather than a buff. Need to heal already, actually. We'll go for the slow. Rocket's already slowed. Let's put it on Groot the slow, actually, if we can. Death proof and defense up anyway, so that's nice. And then we just focus on Rocket. Doesn't look like he's got too much health here. Caps are going to slow us down, but out of all the characters I could take out, I'd much rather leave the likes of Cap up than some of the other ones. I'd say they'd be more dangerous. Don't want to slow Cap here, so I'll use the special. Decent amount of damage there from Rocket, nothing too bad. Let's get a defense up again. Security taking a bit of a beating, but I suppose that's what he is there for, so. Got a blind on one of the Gamoras as well. Good timing for this. Back up to full health there. Actually burning down Cap a fair bit here on the outside. Might be worthwhile taking out one of them. Just go for the basic here. I don't want to use the ultimate. I want to use the ultimate on Rocket when I get the chance. Feels like I've been stuck on the Caps forever though. So we're over to the Rocket now. No, we're not. Groot's got his taunt up. There's no debuffs here, so I'm just going to use this for a little bit of extra health. So if we take out Groot, Rocket will get his offense up, but it might be worthwhile taking him out. Or just slowing him, actually. You really need to just think on the fly in these modes. Really need some death proof and defense up from Groot pretty soon. Come on, Groot. There we go. Going to go for the blind here because I need the energy. The Caps have been a right pain the way they're working here. Going for more energy because I want this on Minerva. 3 characters were in the yellow, which is not a good place to be sitting at. I'm going to actually focus on that Cap on the outside. Because having the 2 Caps and the Groot, I'm just stuck on them at the moment. There's nothing I can really do about the other characters I'm wanting to take out. Let's get the defense up again on Minerva. We'll strip this one of the defense up and we'll be on another one. Nope, the taunt's moved, so that's good. I suppose the Caps are giving energy to the characters as well, so they can give energy to the Rocket and so on, which I don't really want. Now we'll stun this Rocket, hopefully. Yep, we got the stun. Need to take out the minions soon. Let's go for a blind just here. Get some energy. We'll go for the one that's not got the blind on them. Still do with health for Minerva, so I'll take out this other one. Let's just go for the slight heal here on security. It's probably going to get down, but bring him back. We can add a slow to anyone. Let's add it to Iron Man on the outside. Focus on this cap. Well, he's got defense up at the moment. I should maybe focus on another character actually. Yeah, I need to get rid of the caps. The energy and the defense up is absolutely horrible at the moment. Need the energy on Minerva as well. The summons from Yondu are actually pretty useful, to be honest. And I need a heal on Minerva really badly. Let's get some energy for her. We got the heal. Hopefully we have. Yeah, we got it. I would like to get shield security back, but I'd much rather get everyone up to full health first. So I don't need to take out any minions at the moment. Let's take out this cap here, hopefully. Minerva taking a lot of damage, so for that reason, let's go for the basic. Hopefully we target... No, we didn't target one of the summons. I could have done with the health from it. Get a bit of a heal going here. Bring back security. There we go, some health for Minerva. Get the blind on Rocket and just get some energy and blind on some other characters as well. Let's go for more energy because I could do with a heal on Minerva and security. I don't want to lose him again already. Well, it looks like that may happen. It's pretty tricky, but it's always like that at the start. Once you get rid of one or two characters that are troublesome, it gets a lot easier. Once I get rid of the caps as well, the attack on Iron Man won't be as powerful. Let's just go for this, just from a damage perspective. Wow, Minerva is low, look at that. Good job we had the blind there. Minerva's been stripped. Do not like this one bit. Right, let's see, I need to take a time here for a second. Who's about to have a turn? No one really, to be honest, so let's put the blind here. Minerva, wow. That was close. And then let's take out, we don't need any healing, so let's actually go for the Rocket, concentrate on him. That was crazy there, how close I was. That's a Rocket down. Got the characters that are left. Go for Iron Man next, I reckon. They're actually all pretty low, they're all way down in the red. Definitely go for this Iron Man anyway. So we've got Ravager Stitcher, he'll be staying up to the end of the match. He is no threat at all. Let's get rid of this Iron Man. Gamora's could be a little bit tricky. I'm going to keep the Yondu. Yes, he's stealing some of the buffs, but he's also bringing in the summons that are a free 15% health for me, essentially. His ultimate, the Yak Arrow, isn't hitting for too much either. So let's now focus on another Gamoras. We'll pull them down, so that way we can manage the wave. We'll just go for the basic here. Doesn't seem like they've got too much health compared to some of the other characters sometimes. So let's actually slow the Stitcher. Why not? There's your summons. Take them out and get some health for shield security. 20,000 heal. So essentially when Yondu does his summons, he's healing a character of my choice for 20,000. Well, I'm saying that, I bet at one point he'll call in a summon and it'll end up taking out Minerva. I can see that happening. Get the blind on the Gamora with the defense up. And then from here, let's just get some energy. We'll go for the slow on this Gamora here. Didn't work. We'll see if we can strip her of the defense up or get blind or something like that on her. That's what I'll do when it comes to the Gamoras. Try and blind them or slow them or stun them if they have that defense up. So 15 remaining. Just use some basics here so we're ready for the next turn to happen. for the slow on the outside here. Probably should have went for the slow on the one with the fence up actually. Let's go for the blind instead. Blind on everyone. Amazing. Let's just focus here on them. Leaving the Stitcher for sure. He's a character I really don't have to worry about. I'm not even going to slow him, to be honest. He's really that ineffective. So we'll see what the next wave is anyway. Let's get some defence up just for this next wave coming in potentially. Back to this one here now. No, next wave not dropping in yet. So Iron Man, another Stitcher, which is awesome, and Cap. Focus on Iron Man, after that I'll go for Cap, after that I'll maybe go for Yondu. No point applying the blind on Cap, because he'll use unavoidable attack, turn number 1. Let's stun him. Nah, didn't work. That's a pain. Going to hold on to my heal, no point using that at the moment. Use it after Cap uses his special actually. That should work nice. Go for the blind here on Yondu, just in case he gets his yak arrow in the next turn. Let's see, slow down Cap. No, it didn't work, resisted. It's going to be a pain when he taunts up. Now, I'm just going to actually go for the heal here, just because Star-Lord's a little bit on the lower side, and it gives us regen as well. In fact, I should have used it after Iron Man uses his skill, Unibeam it was. Now, let's get some energy, get rid of the bleed on Star-Lord as well. Looking decent now, this one. It was really, really hairy for a while there. Been one hit away from Minerva getting taken out. Pretty crazy stuff. Back to Iron Man here. Doesn't do too much damage actually, that skill. Take out a summon when I think about it now, just to get Jessica Jones up. So there you go. The Yondu is actually a good healer, just for the other team in this instance. So slow here. After Iron Man, we're going for Cap. Probably should use the blind there. So for Cap, I don't want to slow him, although if I slow him I can just use the cleanse on Minerva, or not Minerva, even on Jessica in a moment. There we go. And we're back to... no, it didn't work there unfortunately. Got a blind on Iron Man anyway. Don't need any healing, so I'll keep the summons up. I really do feel when you go through this, you really do learn quite a lot about characters. We need more modes like this, for sure. And there's no point actually stunning him, because he's blinded anyway. So let's actually... we'll stun this Gamora. She had the defense up, so she was maybe going to fire off the ultimate, so that was worthwhile. Of course he had the skill that worked through the blind that was going to happen there when I had the chance to stun him, but didn't really matter anyway, damage wise. That's him down, so Cap next. He's got defense up on him at the moment, but I want to take him out low. That Gamora as well actually. Once the defense up drops off Cap, I'll switch over to him. Could do with a spot of healing. Minerva's low, she's not got death proof or anything. That's what the Yondu's doing, he is stealing it, so I need to be careful about that. Let's see. Go for a slow here. His bar's just about ticked over, but... of course that was going to happen when I used the cleanse. I thought that the minute I'd done it, the Cap was probably going to follow it up by taunting. That's typical. Can still do a decent amount of damage here via Star-Lord and so on anyway. So we're down to 14 remaining. Let's go for a slow here. Didn't work. Just focus on Cap for now. After Cap, we'll go for Gamora. Yondu's a bit of a double-edged sword. The summons are really nice, but you do have the problem of him stealing the buffs. I'm actually curious if he's blinded, if he still steals them. We'll try it here, see if we can figure that out. If not, I can try and stun him if I can. Although if he's stunned, he's not calling in the summons, so I may as well just take him out when I think about it. So next we'll go for Gamora. Actually missed that there if he stole the buffs. I'm not sure if he did. The one thing I've noticed as well, the way the waves drop in, is that summons actually count as characters. So let's say for example you need 5 characters left and you have 1 main character and 4 summons, that will still count as 5, so the next wave won't generate. So in a way you can actually really manage the enemies by keeping summons in. They don't do a massive amount of damage either. Although if there is quite a few of them, like what's happening at the moment, I maybe want to control them a little bit. So pretty soon on Minerva, we're going to go for her ultimate. There we go. Probably take out the summons as well. Might generate a new wave. Yep. So 2 rockets and a Cap. All the summons drop in there. So let's see. Try and get rid of Yondu now. As mentioned, really double-edged sword with him. It's nice to have him there for the summons, for the health, but there's a potential that he strips the death proof and so on from Minerva, and that's maybe even happened at the moment, and that is not a situation I want to be in at all. So health wise, don't need to take anyone out. Need to be careful with Minerva here. That's fine. Targeted Star-Lord. This rocket's going to be dangerous. Try and do something about him, or at least get the death proof and so on. So he's slowed, there we go, death proof, that's nice. 9 remaining. So we'll go for Cap in the 2 rockets. Leave the Stitchers. Is it actually 3 Stitchers there are now? Which is amazing, that's going to be an easy end of the video. I could probably even put it in auto if there's only 3 Stitchers remaining. But we'll see. Let's go for this here. Get rid of the bleed on Minerva. She has a little bit on the lower side. Gives her a slight heal as well. Go for the rocket here. Hopefully we can take this one out before it potentially gets an ultimate or anything like that. Yeah, so let's see. Iron Man, Yondu. So I'll go for the rocket, I think. I can actually blind Yondu when I think about it, because when he's using his basic he has stripping buffs as well, he's cleansing. Let's go for Iron Man. After Iron Man we'll go for Rocket or Cap. We'll alternate between the 2 of them. I was about to cleanse Cap, but if I not do that he'll probably taunt up again, so avoid the temptation. And you could see Yondu missed as well, so he wasn't stealing anything there. So I'll try and put the blinds on him when I can. We slowed Cap with a taunt there, that's unfortunate. cleanse him? No. Need a heal soon via Minerva, but it should be coming up relatively soon. Blind here again. Not resisted, only other character that went on was Stitcher. That's typical. Minerva's low. Not liking this because that rocket could give me problems. Try and slow him down, didn't work. Here's some healing at least, but whenever you don't have your defense up and death proof on Minerva, you're really skating in thin ice. It's not a good situation to be in. This Iron Man may have Unibeam coming up soon, so I need to do something about him if I can. Or at least get the death proof and defense up. There we go, there it is there. Who do we want to slow? Let's slow down this Yondu actually. Try and take out the Iron Man. After Iron Man then it's Rocket and Cap we're going for. As mentioned, I'm just going to alternate between the two of them. So there's no one applying buffs here, so or debuffs even, so when it comes to Groot, use the ultimate as a heal. You don't need to really use it as a cleanse. Well, I think we're getting odd bleed on us actually, but really not a lot. Let's go for Rocket next. Let's just get some energy here. We may need a heal on Minerva soon. Let's go for it. 7 remaining, I think that's the characters that are in. Yeah, the characters that are here. Once we take these out then. That's us, looks like another one shot then. It was really pretty close this one though. Really close at times. Well again, it's not over yet, so let's actually not get ahead of myself here. Otherwise I could end up looking a bit silly. Go for the blind on Yondu again. Come on, there we go. Star-Lord, or not Star-Lord even, Captain America will go for once the defense up is dropped off, and for now we'll go for Gamora. Let's go for the slow on her. Four remaining and one of them is Stitcher. That's a nice situation to be in. I would have liked if all 4 of them were Stitchers, but still pretty good situation here. Probably overkill. Yeah, that was overkill, but who cares? We're almost done. And then we can stun this Cap. That was a plan at least. It didn't work. Should have went for the blind a moment ago on Yondu, but I'm just trying to close it up now that we're almost done. Let's just go for the blind here. That was good, this one. Enjoyed it. Pretty tricky. And just Stitcher to go. And there we go. Nice and easy. So that's another one done. So I'll see you in the next day or so, and we'll hopefully get another one of these done as well. And once again, if you made it to the end, congratulations, and I'll see you all again soon.